Alright, Kapper here. Time to break out the dump truck again. The driveway needs a little TLC with all the damp weather we've been having. And I meant to do it in the fall and I never got around to it. So I got to drop spread a few loads just in the softer spots to get us through to the spring. So let's take the dump truck out and the tractor and see if we can get a little work done. And by the way, my computer is down again. I don't know what to say. I mean, they built that computer specifically for building videos at Dell, specifically. And here we are down again. And I know the fix ain't gonna work because they're doing the same fix that they did last time. So, very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Trying to get something done when the stuff that you paid a lot of money for a specific purpose doesn't work. Let's get some fresh air. And here's my shop. This is just for Josh Beckett. Josh, when you get a lot of mud on your tires, this is what it looks like in your shop when the tires dry out. Just saying, man. Just saying. Alright, I'm going to try the spreading method of just opening that jaw a little bit. One of the viewers mentioned it to me and I hadn't used the method yet, so we'll give it a try here. Boy, that went quick for a first bucket. Let's see what happened. Roughly the same there. I got a hump in the middle. I guess I need a little practice, either method. The first hookup with the new black eye match. Alright, you're gonna have to be a long-term sub to understand the significance of this right here. You know, it's one of the little things, but trying to do this with one hand. Oh, wrong pedal. Wrong pedal. Oh, look how pretty that looks, guys. It was either Whiskey King, Red Tail Hardwoods, or both of you guys. I know you've been on me about it, so it looks good. A quick note for those of you thinking, haha, you should have had bigger base. That's pretty much incorrect. This 3-inch base here would just sink till tomorrow if I keep driving over it. It's just a fact of life down here in clay country with 45 inches of rain a year in the springtime when it thaws. Everyone's driveway needs work in the spring. It's a fact of life. You don't believe me? Come on down here and go door to door and start asking people. That's just how it is. Alright, the gravel was wet, so I was a little bit concerned on how well it was going to spread through the gate. I set the gate at, I think it was about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. Alright, I'm going to start with the worst spot first, which is up here by the front. because I have a limited amount of gravel, and I'll kind of work my way back. You can kind of see the ruts there. We've been trying to alter our driving pattern, but this could use a couple inches of gravel here. Let's see how the wet gravel does. Let's roll, baby. All right, I used too much gravel, but you can't see from the cab. I can see just a tiny bit, so that kind of stinks for the first one because I'm trying to make this gravel go as long as it can. So that's you know, that's a pile there, and this is all too thick in here, so I'll bring the tractor out and blade this out and spread it out. But hopefully I got at least half of it left up in here, but I don't think I do. Let's find out if I got enough to do one more spot. Otherwise I'm gonna have to improve. Oh yeah, all right, I probably got enough for one more good spot, maybe even two small ones. This is a really squishy spot, dead ahead. Right, well, I didn't have quite enough, but I'll go and fill up. At least I'm getting the worst spots done. One more load, I think, is all I got of gravel, but it should do what it needs to do here. Just get us through to spring. All right, here's that very first stretch. This was the worst one. So now we got us some breathing room. I might run it backwards once more with the box blade, but it's filled in very nicely. Good thing that don't have any nails in it. All right, another quick one knocked out of the way. All right, with a little bit of gravel that was left, I just pulled some of it out here to clean up the mess just a little, but this is the worst time of year, and keep in mind this is our first spring with all of this gravel. So considering we pinched pennies on it quite a bit, it's holding up very, very well. That was the only place we saved money on this whole thing, was the gravel, the road. It was the only place we came in under, and we skimped on it to try and save money for elsewhere. So it's holding up pretty good considering it's its first year settling down. All right, here's a look after running the box blade over it a couple times. I really can't give it my full attention. Next 2 days are gonna be wasted. I'm having my last supper here shortly, and then I got a colonoscopy, yeah, Wednesday. So today and tomorrow, totally wasted, but hopefully I can work on a little video in between, you know what. So yeah, it'll do what it's meant to do here. It'll hold us off for a few weeks or months and keep moving ahead. So stay tuned. After the next 2 days, I'll be back at it, hopefully up and running.